We have a $173 donation from JoJo. They simply say, good luck. And with that, it's Skylar and Plux, Adventure on Clover Island with Cuttyflame.
So hello, like I said, I'm Cuttyflame. I'm gonna be running Skylar and Plux any %. This is my coach, NowYouLostMe. She's gonna help me count the hurt that I lost, because I'm gonna be donating $5 for each hurt that I lose. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be, oops. Wait. I wasn't there. Timer is ready. So 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing you're gonna notice in this game is that you can bunny up. You do that by strafing with WS or WD. This can give you a lot of speed. You also need to jump before landing. You have more or less 5 frames in this game to do it each time. So yeah, the second thing is the loading. It's a bit weird. It's from the back of the level to the front of the level. So sometimes the enemy won't spawn and sometimes some platform won't spawn. So it's pretty weird. It's gonna some weird thing gonna happen later in the run. And the third thing I'm gonna be trying to do in this tutorial is get 300 shard. I need this shard to unlock World 1. So that's why I'm gonna be taking those bucks here, because they give a lot of shard. And that was pretty much it for the tutorial. I'm gonna be getting more shard later on the hub, but that was the tutorial, pretty fast, 1 minute more or less. So I'm gonna be talking a bit more about this game. It was released in 2017 on GOG, Steam, and on console. It's a 3D puzzle platformer, though you won't see a lot of puzzle. You're more gonna see platformer. The console one is a bit different than the PC one. And the console wasn't patched, so there's no invisible one on console, so you can just completely skip World 1. But I'm on PC, so I won't be able to skip World 1. I'll have to do it. So yeah. And on console, though, you cannot be up, so it's still faster to finish the game on PC than on console. And the loading time are really long on console. So yeah, this was pretty much the main hub. Here I'm gonna skip the cutscene and load last save. What's gonna happen is it's gonna make these 4 bots appear instead of having to wait 20 seconds for them to appear, because I need to kill them to unlock the cage and then unlock World 1. So yeah, here we go. I just unlocked World 1 and I'm gonna start it. So far so good. I went through the intended way of the games, but here we're gonna start to take our own path by just climbing this mountain. I mean, these rocks are there, so we are just gonna use them. And after that, I'm gonna be getting the jetpack. It's gonna allow us to do 3 things. It's gonna be soon. But yeah, to get to the jetpack, you need to use this thing. It's supposed to push you in the water, but we're gonna use the force to just reach the jetpack already. And we got the jetpack. So yeah, it's gonna allow us to do 3 things, gliding, so we don't have to always bunny up. It's gonna allow us to super jump. I didn't talk much about the jumping in this game. So there's the normal jump, then there's a double jump that's a bit higher. There's a double jump and a spinning attack that count as a triple jump. And then there's the super jump that's higher than these. And finally, then there's the super jump and the triple attack to just jump higher, like this. So these are basically the jumping in the game. And the third ability of the jetpack is gonna be the rolling. I'm not gonna talk about it until World 3 though. But it's more used in console since it's faster than walking, but we're gonna use it for something else later on. So yeah, here I'm gonna finish the World 1, which was pretty fast. It was a lot of information in 4 minutes, so I hope you understood everything. I'm sorry, that's the game. There's a lot of things to do and it's short. But yeah, so here we got our artifact. We're gonna give it to the lovely Loa, and she's gonna open the World 2 for us. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather here, and I'm gonna let the host read the 2 donation.
All right. We have a $50 donation from Tasselfoot. Woke up early for my boy Cuttyflame and his Skylar and Plux run. Had to donate to the great cause as well. Great job, and remember, never give up.
Nice.
We have a $100 donation from Now You Lost. When they read this, you'll probably be in the middle of doing an awesome run. On behalf of the multiplayer night crew, good luck. Donation to Runner's Choice.
All right, thank you. So here I'm gonna do the first real glitch of the game. I'm gonna alt-tab back out of the game and back in, which is gonna allow me to move through the cutscene. It's a bit hard though, since I don't see my character, so I'm just gonna wait till I see it like that. So yeah, this is a pretty neat skip to see, I think personally, but it's really hard to do also. So yeah, here usually you use the time orb that I got in the cutscene to enter the temple. I'm gonna explain it a bit later, but I'm just gonna jump over the temple and enter through the exit. Unfortunately, we have to do these 3 puzzles to spawn the second artifact. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna explain the time thing that I got. It's a time slowing ability like you saw earlier. I can slow time, and if I put this thing on this pillar right here, I can turn back time somehow, like we're gonna do right now, which gonna allow us to grow the tree and make the third artifact appear. There's 3 puzzles though, so it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna move in the cutscene again. So to skip, since we cannot skip it. Yep. This one is easier to do because you can see your character. But yeah, here we're gonna turn back time. We're gonna do the second puzzle. The second puzzle show you how to do the third puzzle. The third one can be finicky though if you don't notice it. Just ask the person on my couch right now.
I'll just say that Cuddy can finish the game faster than I can finish that puzzle, so.
Yeah, it's quite hard when you don't know how to do it. But yeah, here again, I'm gonna alt-tab out of the game and try to do this cutscene. It's a hard one, so I'm gonna need a little bit of focus. There's a mushroom that you need to bounce on, and that's why it's make it so hard. There you go. Oh, no. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to climb back up. I maybe lose 10 seconds, but it's fine. At least I didn't soft lock. There's a chance to soft lock if you fall into the water when you save. When the cutscene finish, it's safe for you. So it didn't happen, so I'm glad. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish the third puzzle pretty fast here. Fun fact, Plux here is gonna tell us that the puzzle is almost finished each time you reach this stage. We don't hear it because I turned the sounds off. I turned the sounds off because it can cause a glitch and the sounds get all distorted and it's really not fun. So yeah, this cutscene I cannot move, it's just way too hard. There's like a 2% chance I get it, so I'm gonna let the announcer read 2 other donations.
All right. We have a $30 donation from Clagarn. Hey, Cuddy, the whole Skylar Discord is watching and cheering you on. Remember to keep the kitty cat out of water. We have a $10 donation from Emma. Shout out to the early birds in the audience and to my lovely husband, Ola. Greetings from Sweden.
Nice. So yeah, here I'm gonna finish World 2. In just a second, gonna pick my third artifact. I'm already gonna start to explain the next trick because it's a little bit hard to explain. Basically, when you take damage, you get stuck in a damage animation, so you cannot move and your character cannot move. But we're gonna use the rolling. The rolling has its own animation, so it's gonna cancel out the damage animation. So we're gonna be able to go through the dead plane, and we're gonna be able to save our location out of bound. Because all we did right now was be inbound, just not the intended way. So we're really gonna go out of bound in this world in 20 seconds, I think. So yeah, it's an easy trick for now. It's gonna be harder the second time I do it because I don't have the same space to do it. But yeah, you need the jetpack for it. So if you do the no jetpack category, you cannot do it. That's not how it happened. So yeah, you roll. that's not how it happened either. So I'm gonna die here. It's gonna reset me to the beginning of the level, unfortunately. I did the wrong setup. You need to go in the water a little bit later. That's why it went wrong. It didn't register as being in the rolling animation. So I'm gonna try that again. Skip the cutscene again. Here, take your time. There you go. So it's gonna save my position right here. Yeah. Which gun? So yeah, it saved my position out of bound, and I was able to go back in bound through this hole. So now I picked up the third item of the run, the magnet. It's gonna allow us to pick the ball, pick the enemy also, and pick the shard from a greater distance. And here I'm gonna do the hammer skip. It's an easy skip. You just have to jump on the hammer, and there you go. The hammer are acting like the first thing in the world. They're supposed to push you around, but if you stand on the right place, they won't push you around, and you can just jump on them and skip a bunch of the level. So yeah, here is gonna come the second out of bound trick. It's way harder because there's way less space to land. So hopefully I get it first try. Else I'll have to take my safety checkpoint, since I need 1 heart each time to do it. And yeah, I'm gonna take my safety checkpoint. Unfortunately, the space to land is really small. It was a really hard trick to find. It's like a 50% chance to do also. If I can get there. Yeah, we used to have another trick like that, but it was like a 10% chance, so no one did it until we find this one. Yeah, there's no real setup, you just have to guess it. Like this. So we're gonna get back inbound through this invisible hole, and we are back in the second part of the World 3. It's quite repetitive, you only have to kill enemy, unlock stuff, and that's pretty much it. You can read 2 more donations, I guess.
All right, we have a $5 donation from Matt 007. Hey, Cuddy, from me and the rest of the Skylar community, we wish you the best of luck on this run. We are watching all together and are excited for the run. You got this. Also, everyone enjoy the rest of GDQ. Donation goes towards Runner's Choice. P.S. Good luck to Konasumi and What is Calvin, who are running Slipstream right after the speedrun.
Nice, thank you, Matt. So yeah, here I'm gonna just use this thing. It's the vents that allow you to jump infinitely. I'm not really using it, but you can jump infinitely when you're in there, which is pretty nice. And here again, I'm gonna kill the bot the fastest way possible. This room is quite hard to do because there's no real way to finish it. We just YOLO it and try to not take damage, since I already take a lot. So yeah, we just finished killing all those bots, and there you go. So we're gonna destroy the factory, that's why we did all this. I don't really know the story, I never really listened to it. But I know that we have to destroy the factory by just touching it with this ball, like this. It's a magic ball. So yeah, here I'm gonna climb. There's lava rising really slowly. It's not gonna affect me, except if I fail the next trick like 30 times in a row. So it's fine, like really. The trick, I don't really know how it works, but you just have to punch in this to get lower. It's gonna propel you higher, so you can grab that thing and just reach the end of that level. So yeah. Thank you. So this is gonna be the last unskippable cutscene. After that, I'm gonna need the help of chat and the audience to count down from 10, because there's gonna be 10 cutscenes coming up. Alisa is gonna help you to remember which cutscene we are on, but yeah, we're gonna skip 10 cutscenes in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds, more or less. They could have put this all in one cutscene, but they didn't, so we're gonna have to work with it. So I'm just gonna kill this bot, and after that, the first cutscene is gonna trigger. Then again, there's no real way to do it. You just try to get them all in one swoop. and then you throw the ball. Skip 1, 10, 9, 8, 7. Next one is gonna be in 5 seconds. I don't remember the number, so.
We're
6,
6, yeah.
5. Next one is gonna be after this loading screen. I hope chat is counting. I'm gonna watch the VOD afterward. 4.
Oh, they are. They're counting.
Nice. So here is gonna come the next one in 1 second. 3,
If I
I
can
guess.
my fingers.
2. 1. And the next one is going to be coming up in 33 seconds if I get the first cycle. The trick is quite easy. We're going to use the slowing ability for the second time in the game. We're going to slow time and try to do the most damage possible by spamming auto attack. Like this. And time is coming up when the screen is fading to black. And time. So I want to shout out the Skylar and Plux community, everyone watching right now, thank you. Thanks Borari for the awesome tutorial. Thanks NowYouLostMe for being on the couch. If you're interested in this game, the summer sale starts in 6 hours. I don't know if this is going to be on sale, but you should wait for it to see. And that's pretty much it for me.
And by my count, you lost 8 hearts.
I lost 8 hearts, so 8 times 5, 40. So I'm going to be donating $40 to the charity after I'm done with this. Well, I'm done. So thanks for watching. I'm going to give the lead to SGDQ now.
Thank you for that run. That was great. I love that. We have a $5 donation from NFreak. Says, I'm hereby entrusting you with Skylar's 5 Plux. Sorry, bucks.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our lovely viewers. Well, you are watching Summer Games Done Quick 2019, powered by Twitch. In just a few moments, we'll be having a race of Slipstream. We have $25 from Barbara, first time donating, great event and cause. Greetings from the Azores Islands in Portugal. We have $25 from Rlib. Need this blindfolded punch out in my life. Hoit! Summer Games Done Quick is sponsored by The Yeti, providing t-shirts and other merchandise for nearly 8 years. They have donated over $1 million towards GDQ's partnered charities and are GDQ's official shirt sponsor. Visit www.theyeti.com to check out the SGDQ collection. You're watching Summer Games Done Quick 2019, raising money for Doctors Without Borders, aka Médecins Sans Frontières. In 2018, MSF cared for more than 11 million people caught in war zones, disasters, epidemics, urban slums, and remote and isolated regions. More than 40,000 MSF doctors, nurses, midwives, epidemiologists, water and sanitation experts, and other qualified professionals, most of whom are locally hired, ran 446 medical relief projects in over 70 countries. Our team's dedication and hard work, combined with your generosity, allowed us to hospitalize 758,000 people for illnesses and injuries, ranging from pneumonia and tuberculosis to war wounds and severe burns. We treated close to 2.4 million malaria patients, conducted 105,000 major surgeries, and assisted 309,000 births, including tens of thousands of obstetric emergencies. And we cared for 74,000 severely malnourished children in our feeding centers and vaccinated nearly 1.5 million children during outbreaks of measles. Increasingly, in many parts of the world, people are facing the hostile realities of war, disease, persecution, and extreme poverty. While these crises can seem overwhelming, MSF, international and locally hired staff are able to provide medical care and clean water that save lives every single day, something that's only possible through our joint efforts. So your money is going towards a good cause, folks. All right, I'm going to send you over to a few words from Twitch while we get set up for our next run. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2019. In just a few minutes, we'll be having a race of slipstream between Konosumi and What is Calvin. We have a $5 anonymous donation. What's the benefit of having your city offer free public transit all week? It allows you to put some money into donating to Doctors Without Borders. Let's get to $300,000 right away. We have a $50 anonymous donation with no comment. We have a $50 donation from Ventisphere. First time donator, long-time fan, you know the drill. SGDQ has always been a marvel to follow and a great way to find new games to play. Good luck to the runners and strength to the sofa and audience. We have a $20 donation from The Dude213. Hi there. Every GDQ event belongs to the best events every year for me. So they are proving what we as a community can achieve. I work as a male nurse myself and have seen so much bad things. So I want to be a part of helping people in every kind of way. Keep up the work, and thanks for this awesome event. Summer Games Done Quick is sponsored by World9 Gaming. From esports to retro consoles, PCs to arcades, World9 Gaming aims to provide the highest quality video gaming experience to events in the Midwest and beyond. With our mix of nostalgic and modern consoles, professional tournaments, and expansive game library, World9 is ready to take your events to the next level. For information on booking and upcoming events, visit world9gaming.com. and follow us on social media at World9 Gaming. We have a few donation incentives coming up that you might be interested in putting your money towards. As part of the Crash Bandicoot 3 run, we have a donation incentive for Future Tense, which is sitting at $5,140.55 out of a needed $7,500. For the arcade run of Punch-Out, we have all unique fights sitting for the arcade run at $1,860 out of $5,000. For the Punch-Out Wii run, you can see the Donkey Kong fight for a total of $5,000. We're sitting at $2,176.50. For the blindfolded run, you need $15,000, and we currently have $9,492.01. We have an upcoming bonus run of Pokemon Crystal, glitched any percent. We need $25,000 for that. We currently have $9,830.06 of $25,000. Our next bonus game after that will be a Deltarune, an any percent race. We need $30,000 for that, and we have $7,042.65. So get your donations in if you want to see any of those. Speaking of donations for those, we have $15 from Goodbye 3107. Come on, everybody. Let's see some blindfolded Punch-Out. To show support for this incentive, I will finish typing this comment while blindfolded. Blindfolded Punch-Out hype. We have $20 from Cthulhu. Got to donate for Crash Bandicoot 3. I spend hours in that game back in the days. We have $50 from Cuttyflame. Here's my donation for all the hearth I lost. We have $10 from Fur. Seriously, chat, you make me laugh so much. And I know I'm not the only one getting cracked up. Chat, keep staying chat, and runners keep running. It's amazing once again. We have $25 from Master Trouble, sitting in an airport at 4:30 in the morning. Thanks, SGDQ, for being a light in the darkness.